which stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Uh-oh.
Can you read that?
No, I can't see it under the table. November what? Veterans Day. We good?
Yeah. Just said something about safety. All members were present at the last meeting. Bottom's motion to accept minutes and financial, Watkins second. All members agreed. Bottom's motion for reach alert, Cassie second. All members agreed. Bottom's motion to draw up an ordinance for grease trap, Cassie second. All members agreed. Cassie motion to table salary ordinance, Bottom second. Cassie motion CPR and respectful workplace training in January, Bottom second. All members agreed. DeAndre gave a report. Cassie motion to get bids for handrails, Bottom second. All members agreed. Bottom's motion to adjourn meeting, Watkins second. All members agreed.
Motion to accept the minutes.
I vote yes.
General beginning balance was 303,949.19. Ending balance was 339,969.73. MVA's beginning balance was 49,289.59. Ending balance was 50,469.44. Local roads and streets, beginning balance was 32,933.82. Ending balance was 33,392.83. CCIF beginning balance and ending balance was 19,578.26. Water beginning balance was $61,512.33. Ending balance was $39,875.51. Sewer beginning balance was $717,135.37. Ending balance was $721,905.98.
Motion to accept the financial.
Yeah, I motion to accept it.
Second.
This one I signed for a minute.
Alright, what you got? Want to say that when we're done, but
Yeah.
let's get the stuff done.
How we do old business first, salary ordinance.
Let's see. Yep.
I'm still in the same spot I was last time.
I'm still in the same spot that I was last time.
So. Just talk, I mean, we can do a salary ordinance later in the year next year.
Let's just do it now, get it out of the way. So if you were here a year, in this motion that I'll make, you will get, what is it, a 2%?
2%.
Okay, so,
And I want our laborer, Mr. Smith, to be bumped up
bumped up to what?
20.
And what's your reasoning for that one?
Pretty much everybody needs a bump up cost of living. It's outdated at 16, in my opinion. And he's a good worker too.
What do you mean by that?
And he's repaired, one of our, what was it? Pump, sump motor. He's been able to clean out some of the, what was that, the digester sort deal, and now we're running on it.
Yeah, I mean, if we paid electrician to come out, it's $150 to $200 an hour to do 480.
Yeah,
James can do 480.
that's what I want.
But how often do we need electricians come out?
With our pumps and stuff quite a bit.
Most of the stuff's 480.
I don't think we've ever had anybody come out yet.
We've had How many times do we actually need an electrician?
So if we do,
3 times this month.
Yeah.
so that still leaves. So what's that, so what? Just
It's
a
a 40 cent
mate,
raise.
so the town, what? No, no, not that, I didn't,
Oh,
not that.
You can
No, no,
name
no.
it whatever you want.
So the town water sewer labor is making as much as the superintendent's,
2% raise, he's been here for over a year.
so he'll be making 40 cents more?
Yeah.
So who's all been here for a year?
It would be Steve, and it would be Dustin.
When did you get hired full-time? Like, we hired you on contract.
November 1st of last year.
That's when you got off contract?
Yep.
I didn't see anything in it, I'm asking.
You're good.
So what's that bump that to?
What are we?
What is it?
So here's, I see Steve's,
Yeah,
so what's that bump him to?
Is it 2%, 40 cents?
yeah. No,
For Dustin too?
for Dustin.
No, Dustin will be at,
Cause we have water works superintendent, wastewater
W2.
superintendent, water works superintendent, wastewater superintendent. Water works superintendent, wastewater
it's all
superintendent,
separate.
so that's,
He's,
You get
is he
paid out
get?
of-
so does he get paid out of each category?
He gets paid out of one water, one thing. One is a W-2, one's a W-3,
Yeah,
So which one is he?
2, until he passes his test.
So then he goes up to,
yes.
so when do you pass your test?
He's
I'm
taking
taking Tuesday.
Tuesday. So if you pass your test, like, do we even need to vote on that, or does he automatically promote since it's on the salary ordinance?
They already on the bill.
That would be,
Yeah, so,
I don't know, that'd probably be an attorney question.
so if you pass your test, whenever I motion to accept this,
So that makes
if
it
you pass your test. it'll be
5,
bumped up.
10. So that goes 36 plus the 2%. It's a $12,000 increase?
Going from a W-2 to the W-3.
Cause there's 5, 10, and then you do 2.
Oh, he's getting we're cutting him a check for 3% at the end of the year because he didn't get his raise in 2025. That's why that's higher.
Wait, what? Yeah, book would wanna come out here. Make it make sense.
He was hired in 2024, in 2025, there was a
He was hired November 1st, 2024.
Then in 2025, there's an automatic 3% raise.
Wait, he was hired,
That was in the budget hearing. It was, Susan done it all in one.
so this is new. The W-2 and W-3 is new, we didn't have
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, 3 is carried on from Joe's.
Okay, I see what's going on there.
Oh, so he would
Yeah.
have been 39.39.
Yeah, there should have been a 3% pay raise for 2025, and it didn't get it.
Gotcha, I see.
So he would be getting 3%. One time 3%, or what do you mean?
that 3% is a 2025 salary ordinance that he did not get that we owe him.
Yes, because we passed the,
So
We
then it would
passed-
be
We passed it in 24 for a 3% raise, but he worked all year without that 3% raise. So we have to cut him a check at the end of the year for that 3%.
When did we do the salary ordinance last year?
it would have been January, October.
Well, we've done it in the budget, it was in the hearing.
Oh, okay.
So 3 plus the 2. Do we have verification that he got hired November 1st, off contract?
Yeah, that's in the minutes.
I looked in the minutes and I didn't see him in the November minutes.
I worked 2 weeks in September and then the whole month of October on contract and then hired first week in November.
It's in my October minute.
Let's see where we hired to, so it really doesn't say 5.
No.
I mean, that makes sense. All right, I motion for the people that have been here for a year to get their 2% raises. And I also want our laborer to be bumped up to 20 an hour.
What kind of raise do you get for drowning a dog? Seriously,
Please don't talk during the meeting, sir.
I'd like an answer.
I would like you not to talk during the
I
meeting.
would like an answer.
You can leave if you do not want to listen. Okay?
March,
So
February,
that's my motion.
Second.
February. You said it was in what minutes?
October. So you're also motioning that when Dustin passes
Yes.
his test, he goes to W3?
Correct.
We're seconding?
Yep. Any other old business?
Make sure that we don't have to do anything, bring that to a meeting or something. Actually, just, right. Let's see, and.
You all old? Yeah, we got-
Okay, bottom's one is a grease trap ordinance. The only two that we could find online was one from Terre Haute and one from Tampa, Florida, so we kinda combined the two. Section 1, general requirements, any establishment primarily engaged in preparing, serving, or otherwise making food available for public consumption, including but not limited to restaurants, commercial kitchens, hotels, schools, hospitals, and correctional facilities shall install and maintain a grease trap or interceptor. These establishments include those using one or more of the following preparation methods: frying, baking, grilling, sauteing, rotisserie cooking, broiling, boiling, blanching, roasting, toasting, poaching, infrared heating, searing, barbecuing, or other food prep activities that produce non-drinkable foods, products requiring washing. Waste discharge from fixtures and equipment that may contain fats, oils, and grease, including but not limited to scullery sinks, pots and pan sinks, and soup kettles, shall be drained through a grease trap or interceptor installed in waste lines where fats, oils, or grease may enter the drain or sewage system in quantities that could cause line stoppage or hinder sewage treatment. The cost of installation and maintenance shall be the responsibility of the owner. Grease trap or interceptor sizing and installing shall conform to the current edition of the Uniform Plumbing Code or applicable local plumbing code and shall be installed at a location easily accessible for inspection, cleaning, and of intercepted fats, oils, and greases. All grease traps and interceptors shall be serviced and emptied regularly to maintain minimum design capability or effective volume. The frequency of grease removal depends on the interceptor capacity and the grease quantity that shall be monitored at least monthly by the owner or the facility personnel. Maintenance logs shall be kept on site for review by the town. Section 2, enforcements and penalties. If an obstruction of a sewer line or failure of the sanitary sewer system occurs and is attributed in whole or in part to grease accumulation from a first service establishment, the town of Carlisle will take enforcement actions against the generator or contributor of such grease. Clogged grease traps response requirement. If a grease trap or interceptor becomes clogged or otherwise fails to function properly, the establishment shall have 2 business days from notification by the town to clear the obstruction at its own expense. Failure to comply with this time frame will result in the town arranging for a licensed contractor to clear the line, and the establishment will be assessed a fine in addition to the full cost of the service.
Sounds good to me.
We have
You
to
gotta
read
sign
it
the back.
We gotta read it again though, next meeting.
Yeah, the next meeting.
So,
They signed off.
Sound good.
sound good?
I like it.
Okay.
Do we have the motion to accept that, or?
Yeah, it will be at the next meeting.
It'll be at the next.
Yeah, the next reading.
I guess what was it? I need the little ones.
Alright, Steve, what you got?
I have, some things that you guys can sign from HWC, Katie Adams, and, a lot of other people.
And the other one too.
That was for our-
ADA.
what was is this getting in the contract?
Mhm.
What's that for, Steve?
Sorry.
But,
This is for the ADA compliance that we need to send in. HWC drew up the contract and everything.
That's right.
Yep, you are correct, that is one.
Easy fix. That's the implementation plan.
So what's that? The plan.
Hey, to see, that plan's on the condition of the roads.
The PAMP is what the condition of the roads are, right? That ADA thing's basically saying that you're gonna accommodate any kind of,
Oh, that's the same.
disability, not just wheelchairs, it's,
hearing,
yeah, sight, hearing, what else did she say? If anybody needs a translator,
translator,
if somebody comes in here and needs it in Spanish or whatever, that we can
Accommodate.
accommodate for the.
Can we accommodate through electronic means or like
How do you-
computer?
How's it
I
gonna be?
don't,
Or do
I'm
we
not
have
sure
to
how
hire
we're gonna
someone?
translate, but, like, YouTube will do the hearing impaired and
Okay.
this, or not, yeah, the hearing impaired, cause you can do the closed caption,
Right,
and then the seeing impaired, you can have, obviously you hear it, so,
hopefully.
yeah. But as far as like any kind of, if, you gotta be able, if the French person comes in here, you just have to figure that out if that happens, you know.
Duolingo.
I don't know if you could, maybe you have, I can't remember the name of the app, but whatever the app
I
is, you
think
put
this
it
is
in
the
your
bread
ear,
and butter of it.
translates it to your language.
Oh, is that what I?
Yeah, I think this is the bread and butter.
They are not all the same this time. Cool. Okay.
Best efforts to provide. Okay.
You must have still learned what each of these people.
I'm just-
No, you're fine. I can't skim over your shoulder without.
No, you, my feet still got some cold. I'm sorry. Yeah. Is this something we need a motion on or just sign it?
Yeah, you just sign it.
Okay.
I'm looking at this one.
Yeah.
Haven't seen it yet.
What?
Are you done with that?
I skimmed through that, a whole bunch of stuff to read right now. I'm not gonna read all that right now. Just show him what needed fixed.
I mean, they just got their free roll.
I know, but if it's not fixed when, before it goes through, then it'll come with something.
Just right off.
As in equals,
Yeah, they need to show the rest of the councils as equals.
not the president above everyone else.
If the president was a mayor, that would be okay.
But we do have a meeting.
That is correct, no matter how much AI writes that.
Got anything else, Steve?
On my end for the streets, thought we did pretty good for the first snow. Just been staying busy with tree work and signs, and the mowing has come to an end finally.
You did a good job putting the lights up.
Yeah,
Yep, got the lights up, and I got banners put up too, so
Looks good, Steve.
we'll be doing that this week too. Still working on the building up there.
You're doing all right?
Yeah,
Is there anything
it's
you
a
need?
slow process, you know, but,
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah.
Don't need anything?
can you, get a count of our signs on like what we have on standby?
Yeah,
Do you have a count of that already,
I-
or can you get me a
I
count?
don't have it with me, but yeah, I do have
Okay,
it. Mhm.
just to make sure that we have a sign before we need to order it, you know what I mean?
Okay.
That way if a semi takes out a stop sign or,
We're
Right.
prepared.
I replaced one last week,
did you?
yeah.
For some reason, semis like taking out signs here.
Yeah.
Whenever I was town marshal, they ran over a sign in the middle, over by where Hatfield lives. And then he got mad at me whenever I pulled him over.
Hey, they're expensive.
Thank you, Steve.
You good, Steve? All right, Dustin, you're up.
Alright, the lead service line inventory is complete and submitted, Angie got it submitted last week. Since we did visually verify, our services, we are eligible for a waiver for replacement and a validation waiver. We did validate them, so we'll be filling out 2 waivers to get us, so we don't have anything else to do until 2027. 2027, they'll want to know what the gooseneck materials are. We've tried to go ahead, since we found no lead in the system, everything was pretty much poly, or plastic usually. We was gonna go ahead and put the goosenecks as non-lead also, but there was a glitch in 120 water platform. So once that's fixed on their end, they'll get a hold of us, and then we can go ahead and do that, and that should get us through 2037, if I understand correctly. With no replacements, no further issues there. The schools and daycares, we have to sample for 5 years to make sure it's just a precautionary thing.
Yeah.
If they're built before 2014, they require samples. So. We have to communicate with the schools, you know, to tell them what we're doing and what we find and all that stuff. And then they stated that there was a class action lawsuit on 3M and Carrier for the PFAS for the forever chemicals. That's a totally different thing, but
3M's always getting sued.
yeah, it's plastics, so it's plastics and everything, and they're getting the end. They benefited in the beginning, and now they're not benefiting so well. We're gonna cough up some of that money. So anyway, that's the lead service line is out of the way. So that's a good thing. All the 3/4 inch meters have been changed. A couple of the bigger meters have also been changed. We ended up with 12 boxes left, something like that, 13 boxes of meters. We're gonna put 40 meters on the shelf.
Good.
And sell the rest, or give them back or whatever. I'll call Paxton and see if they wanted some. They didn't want any. They have plenty, but so we got them at a discounted price.
Yep.
Because we bought the pallet, so.
I say keep them, man.
There's like 70 some of them.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we could put them on the shelf, I mean, but they're all brand new.
If you don't think we need them.
So I'm gonna send those back.
It was just a way to recover $5,000-6,000 back from the 40 some that we spent. So
Right on.
we do have 40 on the thing, and then they're covered 100% for 10 years.
Good.
If anything goes wrong with them, and then after that, they're prorated for another 10 years, so they got 20-year warranty on them. So, that was my justification for only keeping 40, you know, so. So we started locating and painting the valves in the system so we can easily find them, because they have been the Achilles heel of fixing a leak, you know, so.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll know where they're at and be able to isolate and fix quickly. There is another bulk user inquiring about getting on with Carlisle. And so I had talked with HWC about how we can maximize our production of water, and they're gonna give me basically a rundown of how we can get the max amount of water out of that. They did say that our pumps or wells are 600 gallon a minute, our filters are 600 gallon a minute, but our high service pumps are 500 gallons a minute. So that's kind of our limiting factor on that.
Where are we at right now, 8 inch?
There's an 8 inch coming from the well field to the plant.
Yeah, so probably need to bump that up to 12.
Yeah, exactly, yeah, he said that that's to run to get the maximum performance out of our wells. If we turn the 2 wells on, it'll run 500 gallon a minute, but 2 wells will only just bump it up like 650, 700, so there's just not enough line to move the water. So
Right.
12 inch line was recommended for that. We are inquiring to see if the initial water they're wanting, the bulk water, they're looking for like 800,000 a day, but I don't know if it's potable or non-potable.
Okay.
So if it's non-potable, it could kind of go straight from the well itself to them, but if it's potable, it's got
Go through our
to
system.
be treated, yeah. So we're just looking at trying to expand that, possibly, if it comes down to add another filter or wells, just, you know, the kind of the philosophy is you build it, they'll come, you know what I mean? And it'll be a blessing for the town, you know, get that
Yep.
goal of not having to raise our customers' rates and put it on an industry, you know, I
Yep.
mean, which would be nice. Blower for backwash, it had sucked water because of the solenoid two valve not functioning. It's well before I was here, and it's just it's cast aluminum, so it's seized off of the stainless steel shaft, and
Oh, no.
it's costing more labor trying to get it apart than what it is just to order a new motor. So, waiting on that. Filter 2 solenoid is fixed, it was clogged up with, basically hardness debris. The other one was, the plunger was all goofed up in it, so it was just kind of letting water by constantly. And then the guys insulated the wells so we don't have the freezing issues like we did last year.
Yeah.
in the winter.
This last cold snap, you didn't have no issues.
No, it wasn't close enough to get that, wasn't cold enough to get that froze. That's a good thing. That's what I got for the water. Any questions on water stuff?
No, sir. Not for me, anyway.
Alright, wastewater, IDM inspection, better than last year's, but still got work to do. They're wanting, UV disinfection for 2.16 million. They said it was written up like that in the very beginning. We got a 1.1 million system. There's another system next to it, but no modules were ever to be found there, so.
Okay.
Last time I could see that, I talked to HPT, they basically like 2017, 18, something like that, to the best of his knowledge, is the last time anything was ordered for that system, so. It's an assumption, but, you know, it's been out of service for a while.
I'll get it back in service.
Yeah, so I looked into buying new modules for that, and the modules are $10,000 a piece. There's 12 modules, it's $120,000 just for the modules, and they're basically obsolete. You know, they're
Wait,
phasing them out, you know, to the new 3,000 plus system, and then I got a roundabout cost of the 3,000 plus system, and it's the same price. So I might as well go with the new model.
So are you asking for a motion for the UV stuff?
Well, yeah, it's just a heads up right now,
Okay.
because I don't have a concrete price, and I'd hate to get this price and be like, hey, it's 160 or whatever.
Right.
So that's just to purchase the stuff. I don't know what installation or whatever, if that comes with installation. I don't know the full
Right.
details of it right now, so
Just a heads up. Got it.
just a heads up that we're gonna have to have it.
By April 1st.
Yeah, April 1st is disinfection season. I mean, they'll probably give us a little grace if they know that we're working on it, but if we just say, hey, we ain't gonna get it, then.
I just don't wanna run into the same problems that we did have,
Right, exactly.
where we have rolling violations.
Right, yeah, we're working on it, so, I mean, to get everything settled is what, you guys got a copy of the
Yeah.
reports. An ordinance is created for local restaurants, response letter for the inspection findings, is sent to the change frost-free hydrant in the bar screen, blue on the bottom. It says changing gaskets and service valves on the digester blowers, they actually finished that today. Got all the valves where they'll close and open properly, and all the above ground gaskets replaced, so we don't have any leaks above ground, which is good. The guys sucked out the scum pit for the west plant, And we found that the pump was not burn up like we thought, it was just full of that plastic stuff we've been getting from the prison. So we dropped the volute, cleaned up the impeller, got everything, running, and, we're actually feeding the west plant as of yesterday. I started another clarifier today, it's going through a little bit of a startup process with not wanting to settle, but it's how it is, we gotta feed the bugs so they'll
Yep.
get full and flock together and settle. Called out the dumpsters, they should be here tomorrow, it's supposed to be here today, but he called me and told me tomorrow. And then, James worked on two or three lift station panels and got them going and got parts to, ordering parts to get them done. A couple relays were out. And then I'm taking the certification test on December 16th.
Thank you, Dustin.
You weren't here last week, or I mean last month, but kind of back, whenever you put in your incident report about the dog, did you, or I mean, in your report, did you do an incident report?
Nope, I reported it to you guys.
Alright, did anybody do anything for negligence?
Negligence, you reported.
Is there gonna be an accountability for that?
If we fired two
That-
people in a meeting.
That should be automatic termination.
Please do not talk during the meeting. One more outburst, I'll have you removed.
But no, there was not one,
Hard questions.
just yes or no.
So
So no,
I
okay.
look at that as he did the proper thing and was transparent about it. He wasn't trying to hide anything.
No, that's not what that's fine, I just needed, and
I'm not gonna hold transparency over an employee.
that,
You didn't
and
have
I
any problems
appreciate you
6
being
months ago, didn't you?
transparent. That's
Get
not
him
what
outta
I'm
here.
going at with that.
You guys really need to help each other.
You can
out.
leave too.
I'm going to, cause I got the keys, honey, but
Go ahead.
you really need to get your shit together, honestly.
Y'all are weak,
Weak.
weak.
Did that hit you? Was she through? I'll have her arrested for assault.
Okay,
Ain't worth it.
Sorry?
no, I just need to know if an incident or anything for negligence was done. Yes, sir.
Alright.
You're up, Marshall.
Marshall's sick, he's got no voice, so I'm gonna take over now. Sequel, last month we had about 44 calls to service, got stolen trailer recovery, 1 trespass, 36 traffic stops, we had a bunch of extra patrols, but, grain bin, the upstairs office got broken into, somebody broke blocks off of it, and in there, some suspicious vehicles, a burglary alarm, 2 abandoned vehicles, somebody started a fire over here at the school the other night, right after the parade. So that was fun, I put that out with fire extinguisher, which means I need a fire extinguisher for the car, or at least refilled.
Fire department here?
There's a little one, big, medium size.
Our biggest concern is the 4-way stop over here at Harrison and Alexander. We'll sit with the scout and people run right in front of us. So,
Yeah.
no more warnings, we're just gonna write tickets for it every time now.
Do it.
Reserves, where you put in 80 hours, I put in 20. Mr. Scott here, he rode for about 40 hours this month or so. We got 2 people that are interested in becoming reserves. Scott's already been approved, we've got 2 others. Charles Rott, we have Faith Youngblood. I'm not sure about him. Faith wasn't able to be here tonight, so if you guys have any questions for him, ask about that. I know Faith is promising 32 hours minimum a month. I'm not sure about him. And one more thing is request to move to the Marshall Building, move our office to the Marshall Building so we can have all the cars in there at the same time. Reserves aren't coming in and out of the town hall. I think it'd be easier for everybody if it was just isolated over there at the Marshall Building.
I hear you, but it's good to have the office in here.
Okay,
I tried to do the same thing when I was marshal.
okay.
Nobody complains about it.
You know, you have all types of people that come in.
Alright, well, we come in after hours, that was my issue, is we come in
Yeah.
sometimes at night and I just,
Now, if you want that to be an auxiliary post,
okay.
maybe that could be something. But are we still trying to get a business in there?
Yeah, I haven't heard anything, but that's still the plan.
Okay.
There is a class coming up in the next 2 weeks, a 40-hour per basic. So if we can get approval denial on the 2 other reserves, who, if we can, we can get them sent through class.
Okay.
My thing is with the marshal and the 2 reserves we got right now, we're paying 11,000 for insurance. So adding 3 more is gonna double.
So it's gonna double up amount of hours on the road though. People are complaining they're not seeing us as much.
We got
Put a
3
bunch of us
cops.
up there. We do have 3 cops, but there's a lot of hours in a month too.
Yeah. How are you guys running your shifts?
I run 8 to 12 whenever I come out here, just
Yeah.
depending on.
Like whenever
And next month, Marshall will be going to the academy too.
In January
Yeah.
for the academy. We're just gonna pull him out for,
3 months, 4 months.
4 months, he's gonna be for 4 months, so.
For the 40 hours, would you be able to attend that, Charles?
It just depends on the week, but yeah, I should be able to.
insurance.
Like, I know, that's what I'm thinking, how's it 11,000?
Is that a yearly thing we pay, or is that?
That's here.
So it's 11,000 a year. Might they're helping keep our town safe. I'm not
Yeah.
opposed.
So it's gonna double the 22K a year.
I mean, I guess we could hire a deputy.
And then we have to send him through the academy and all that too.
I mean, do the reserves, I mean, the ordinance says 5, so I mean, it's up to him.
No, it has to have board approval.
But I mean, like, if he wants to have his own.
He can bring it to the board, but the board has to make a decision on whether, because it's on the board to make sure that the marshal doesn't just
It was also.
hire everybody that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whether we have this space or not.
That's kind of wishy-washy what the board does and doesn't do though. Cause the board was supposed to hire the last person, that was supposed to be town too, and we didn't do that, Dustin did. So does the board really do any hiring? I don't know.
Well, in my firm belief, I believe that the board
We
should have the
should.
say whenever it comes to a town marshal, because they.
I think the town should have the say in anything that we hire, or anything that we do, but it's not like that.
On the table. I'm not,
You wanna table it for next
Yeah.
month?
What else you got?
That's, we just need a little change on the marshal fire towards about 400 to 500 over.
So,
James can get that done.
alright,
Get with James.
He said he'd have some time at the end of the week.
Okay.
so like
Where-
Thursday, Friday,
Where are we at on the inventory?
so just have James do it Thursday or Friday.
Where are we at on it, the inventory for the police department?
What do you mean?
There's supposed to be
Inventory,
being
guns.
done.
Cars, belts,
I wasn't talking about that. That
and
was
the equipment?
pushing for him. I know we have 3 vests, 3 duty belts that were already in there.
So just do an inventory and try to have it
Yeah,
by
it's gotta be-
January's meeting.
Gotta be on paper.
Yeah,
Do we have an inventory, water, sewer, town?
Yeah, they're working on it.
So just keep working on it like they are.
Okay.
Same thing for water, sewer, town.
Now yours shouldn't take 7 could have it done.
What's that?
Where we at
So
on,
why, ca-
where we at on ordinances?
oh no, if you're gonna make a side comment, I'm gonna say something. So why do they have to have theirs done, but everyone else doesn't?
Because I don't have as
How
much
can I
stuff.
do an ordinance when you ain't got me a credit card?
What is
I
that?
can't pay for ordinances with no credit card.
Pay for ordinance.
Oh,
Yeah, I got a
Yeah, it has
ordinance,
to be
now. I got a
certified.
credit card to do that. I have ordinances sitting on my desk that I can.
Angie goes to the
send out.
post office every day.
Again, I'm not gonna
Excuse.
sit there and try to send ordinances out with no credit card.
Inventory.
No, did we figure out anything on that
Excuse.
credit card though?
We tried, we even got with Susan yesterday.
Whether it's.
Alright, Angie, put me in your appointment book, I'll be in here on Friday. And I will call and see what's going on, okay?
I can send you the number. I
I'm co-
mean,
Oh yeah, but I would rather, that way I can hear what you said, then whatever, 1:00 on Friday. Okay,
So we have no fines, no hearings, no state statute ordinances went out because you don't have a credit card. That's what you're saying.
Yes, exactly what I'm saying.
Okay.
Just like how you micromanage and tell you
Hey.
what
I
to
know
do.
what you're saying. Okay.
Watch your tone.
Watch my tongue, you see it every single time, dude.
You might wanna
Just-
step out.
What are you talking about? You
It's okay.
micromanage me,
You-
I do.
You will not talk to the board that way, even if
Okay,
you are
fine.
town marshal.
please don't do that. Cause then it brings up everything else too. Let's not. Going forward, the board will be talked to with respect, no matter who it is.
Did you, come up with anything on the park cameras?
Park cameras?
Park
I
cameras,
have
no.
no more.
That's to know too.
Well, we seem to get it around the board, I guess you're getting what I get. Not a good feeling, is it?
If you have a list of everything we'll done by the next month, it's not done by next month.
Yeah, I'll have a big list for you.
Or we can make it, what all do you want, David?
Park cameras.
I'll make you a list.
You don't have anything off the top?
Nope, I'll make it.
So, talking about cameras, do they work in here now?
Like it. Yeah, they surely work now.
Well, you told me 2 months ago they didn't work. They weren't recording,
They weren't.
so they're
So
working
working
now? So how are we viewing them? Who has access to them?
Alright, I'm just gonna adjourn this meeting.
Well, but
I
seriously,
motion
on the
to adjourn.
cameras, who has access to the cameras?
It's on the computer.
What what computer?
Oh, yeah, fire department's got.
David, who has access to the cameras?
They're on that computer right there.
What computer?
Trish's, I think, right? Yep, Trish's.
Why are you ignoring me?
I'm not.
Like, if you can't hear me, tell me and I will speak louder, sir. So Tricia has access to the cameers?
Fire
Yes.
department.
And the park ones don't work.
Used,
Yes.
Dusty, we used roughly 53 to 500 gallons of water last month.
Tricia
Okay.
Is that okay if we bring it to you at the end?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah, and like I told you earlier, I got that ISO,
Okay,
your brother, I got some ISO forms to fill out.
Oh,
let's not
okay.
target one person and not the
I think
other.
I improved your guys' rating too,
So David,
to fill out the ISO form.
you want me to start calling you out on decisions being made outside of a board meeting too?
Also have.
Sorry, Jerry, go ahead, bud.
Sorry, bud.
The thermal imaging camera that we have for the town truck is around 21 to 24 years old. It's a Scott. They don't make parts for it anymore. So I've been looking at a couple different ones. They make it's a bundle. I can print it out if you guys need to. It comes with the thermal imaging and 2 handhelds.
What's this? Oh,
What do you use this for? Like
That was
finding
my
hot
next
spots
Yeah,
and,
and that one is also NFPA standard, or NFPA certified.
sorry.
We use it for rescue.
Yeah, we use it for
searching bodies
rescue.
inside of the burning house.
Yeah. And also overhaul to find hot spots or,
How much do we have left in our deputy marshal for this year? Anything, what we allocated?
let's say, if that, not, there's also, it's the same brand, this brand is made
how
in
much
the
is
US.
gonna be in there going next year?
What's up?
How much will be in there next year? Since it's in a year.
For just the camera, without the 2 little handhelds. And like I said, this company they're based out of California,
Mhm.
they're US made. It comes with 2 batteries and a charger for
Okay.
just the camera.
It's in email form, or it's Excel spreadsheet.
Like I said, I can print those out, and I can bring them next time or something, if that helped any, or.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Alright,
If you could just bring it,
Thanks for the heads
Yeah.
up.
thank you. So we're looking between, what, that would have been after tax, between 5 and 7,
Yeah.
right?
Thousand?
Yeah.
5K and 7K. Thermo cameras?
Do we have that?
Yes.
Do we wanna just go ahead and motion
For which one?
for the thermal camera?
The 4 one? That would round to 5K almost.
What do you get with that one that was 7K?
The one that was like
We're
6,000.
rounding.
Yeah, just
It comes with,
after tax.
So you guys still gonna flush hydrants and stuff, or?
this is through the fire
So that's what I'm
alarm.
asking you guys.
It comes
basically
with
is if you have
the camera,
Yep.
2 smaller handhelds, and 3 lanyards.
Okay.
That way, like we're going in,
Water.
the handhelds, the smaller ones, because you always go in with 2 people.
I'll get.
One person can have it clipped onto their ear, that way they can have, it's ready to use, and then also the bigger one.
Yeah.
You guys are.
So,
you can
how
flip
many,
it on.
how many teams do we usually have that would go in? You'd have the initial team, then a rescue team, correct? In case something
Depending
happened.
on how many people we have show up. I mean, by NFP, or by the standard, we're supposed to have, for every one team that goes in, you're supposed to have a rescue team that can stand by outside. And they just don't have it. So normally we got one team going in, and then,
So
The
that
fire
one,
department has been growing and
yes.
everything that's better.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm okay with that because it can just hook onto their ear.
and what was the other, what
Yep.
was the difference? I'm sorry.
Oh, you're right.
What do you think?
You explain that one now.
This one comes with the big handheld,
Yeah,
2 smaller ones, and the lanyards
okay, and then
for
the,
the 63.
okay.
And then the other
So I guess
one,
it'd be like 7, but-
then the other one,
Oh, it's just the camera.
it's just the camera.
I would say, oh, the other one.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a motion
Okay.
for the other one.
The one that's 6,
The entry team can have one, the rescue team
Yeah.
can have one.
Well, and just kinda like what they would say,
How,
we could-
how much was that first one with the attachments?
The bundle was,
6,000.
Yeah,
What's the other one?
and we shouldn't be paying tax on it, so
no,
it should
the
remain the
taxes
same.
are
So 6,349.
I'm gonna
Okay.
motion
Thank you.
to allow the fire department pending her being able to get the money allocated.
And second,
And you get the bundle, so we're motioning for,
bundle.
65.
Alright, I can call
so
fire
just,
store tomorrow and find out
Yeah,
Let
and-
Harold know.
more, yeah.
yeah, and get which, yeah, and send her, whatever, you
Yep.
gotta send her the link, Brent, whatever.
Fire department,
Yep.
get sent.
Yep.
Get out of here.
You second?
I second, yes.
Yeah. We're all in agreement, say
Yep.
aye.
One more, I'm gonna bring it up, since you wanna say something, David, right here, why would we do a 3% when we hired him? It literally says, at a salary of 66. It's right there in the minutes.
Yeah, you're right. 2024, 2025, automatically 3% raise.
That's
Across the
right.
board.
But we did
So we
this
hired the
before we
operator.
hired him. We did the salary ordinance before,
Bottom and Cass motion to hire Dustin.
and it says,
October 29th, we hired him at 66,000 a year in 2024, so in
Everybody
2025,
else got that
everybody,
raise, right?
per salary ordinance is 3%.
but we
across
passed the
board.
salary ordinance,
Yeah, but everybody else that year got the raise.
And the salary ordinance is for 2025.
okay, so 66, 60, how much percent did we do? 2?
No, it was 3.
So if you do 66, so that would've been 33, so 33, oops, times 0.03, 90, see, there's no way that would've added up on that. You're not doing something right.
Yeah, in 2025, he should have made $67,980 with a 3% raise. That 3% raise is a $1,980. So then in 2026 is 2% raise, which is a $1,359.60 raise.
This is stuff we've already voted on, so.
I know, but you see how we're doing that, but then it goes to 3, you need to confirm, never mind. David, just let me know ahead of time, I'm calling the attorney, because last time you did not do it.
All right, I
I
motion
got a
to
whole list.
adjourn.
Okay.
One more question. I know you guys are tired of it.
Nope, go ahead,
I told you the fire department would get out already.
Yeah, I know,
go what you got.
but we still wait on the 6 other radios for our guns, handguns.
Son of a gun. So do we want radios or do we want thermocams? We're
I'm
half
just
and
saying,
half.
I'm just letting you guys, remind you guys voted last year to get 6 last
We
year
did.
and then 6 this year.
I don't know about the 6 this year, but the 6 we bought.
Yeah.
So,
Then also some air bottles are getting ready to expire.
Yeah, I already, they dropped them off at my house.
They dropped the air bottle off?
Yeah, I carried them over to the fire department. I should've kept them. I don't know what I'd do with them, but I should've kept them.
Paintball?
Hunters keep
Did you get back in paintball?
Hey, he came back after, he dropped them there, and he's like, I accidentally dropped off this at your house. I'm like, I don't know what happened to it. He was sweating bullets.
So what do we wanna do about that?
About what?
Cameron's just gonna write it out, talk about it in January, or we doing it, not doing it? I don't know how much money there is.
did what?
Oh, yeah, we motioned to accept it. Yeah. All she has to do is fund where the funds are, where it's for the funds. And then they're getting their thermal cameras.
Okay,
But we also were getting the township got us new electric tools,
Oh, that's nice of the township.
$64,000.
Yeah.
some good tools.
So, you guys need to step it up a little bit.
Alright,
But our jaws were 22 years old with a set that were.
oh, I gotta read through this before we adjourn.
Yes. Yes, we're finally moving up to.
What happened with this one? I'm sorry.
The leak.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I could do that.
Oh, yeah, it says like that big.
Oh, that's a Clea,
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Clea.
Oh, cost them $47 for their kids to have fun. And then they want it back.
Hmm?
It wasn't her kids, it was neighbor kids.
Oh, it's neighbor kids?
Yep.
Oh, that's Alan. Okay. Alan Paul. He's the guy that runs the ambulance. Yeah.
Yeah, he's had a leak after a leak and he's been fixing, I know he's fixed 4 in the last month.
That house
He's
is,
supposed to be moving into that little yard barn.
wrong meter read, that's us. This one doesn't affect this
Count.
government.
Yeah.
The
The
customer,
customer.
right?
No,
Wrong reader.
right.
So if they do have a water leak, then.
Yeah. Well, this will be the last one of the year, so everybody will start fresh in January.
Alright, motion to adjourn.
Second. There you go. Okay. Angie, I'll see you Friday. So please, whatever
Yep,
number,
send
credit
back to
card,
you.
whatever information I need, please send that.
I mean, they won't even talk to me, so like,
I'm gonna call it, I'm gonna try.
I mean, you can call, but they're not gonna talk to me. I filled out the paperwork 3 times.
That's fine, I'll just keep going.
Where's the phone?
Oh, you have to